kill a deer in like the first 5 minutes.
That would be wonderful.
And then I'll be done. Does it ever happen that way? I bet for somebody it does.
It does for somebody.
Seems like for me it doesn't happen that way.
Rifle season, Wisconsin. It's 5 minutes before sunrise. It always seems like someone gets one. It's like, what just happened there?
Like I can't even see my hand in front of my
I don't
face
even have to set an alarm
shooting.
anymore. I just wait for someone to shoot, and then I'm like, okay, now it's time to
When you're
wake up.
sleeping in your blind?
I do. I've done it. Yeah, what's wrong with that, man? You get in the bottom of your blind, just kind of snuggle up. That's one of the best times. With that being said, guys, welcome to another episode of Bowhunt or Die. Finally, an update from myself, I guess.
Finally, an update from Todd.
Yes.
He's been hunting hard. He's seen some really good bucks. Had some
I have.
pretty darn cool encounters.
But hang on, before we dive into this here, you know, last night when I wasn't feeling good, I'm trying not to give Justin my...
Todd's sick.
I very seldomly get sick.
Mr.
But,
You're so...
dude, how often do I get sick?
You get sick every year, just like everybody else.
No, that's
Even
not
though
true.
You're like
no.
this guy with the door handles guy all the time, you still get sick.
I got something, I'm not feeling very good. I had a fever all night last night. I didn't even go hunting this morning. I wasn't feeling good. I'm sorry. I apologize ahead of time. Justin's going to Iowa, but you know what? I did take the time to watch you and your son's hunt, which was kind of cool, the crossbow, but I'm questioning why your son is so adamant about shooting these deer in the spine. Where is that? Where has he gotten that from?
He's watched too many of Clinton's hunts.
Oh!
And he knows that there's no tracking involved. And to a 7-year-old, that seems like a good idea. Like, hey, we don't have to walk through the woods and go find the thing. It's dead right there. Like, why wouldn't you do that? 7-year-old logic, Graf.
But what I like the best about watching your boy, Joey, razz you, dude, he's razzing you, just like the way you razz people. You deserve it. Yeah, I like it. I hope, Joey, if you're watching this, just keep doing it to your dad. He needs
let him watch this episode. So, all right, guys, let's stop talking. We're gonna jump in a tree with Todd, see how he's been doing.
All right, baby, here goes. Man, this stand I hunted, I don't know, a few days ago, and unfortunately neither one of the two shooters, Notch or Crab Claw, showed up, but last night they were both there. So who knows? We got a south wind. It's coming right at me here. I'm carrying a lone wolf in. There's an existing ladder stand there that I need to kind of climb up and wedge my way in here. Huge scrape. Freshened that thing up not too long ago with a little bit of buck bomb. I mean, they're definitely hitting it. I'm just hoping that these guys are going to show up. So this starts the cat and mouse game right now. Let's do it. Thought I heard one behind me, but I don't think it is. Well, this is just a beautiful little knob. The deer bed right around this thing. A few years ago, I found a nice shed right off the point of this. This year, we came in here. We got a little bit of antler king growing, but it's pretty devoured. I mean, hammered. There's a few little pieces for them to eat, but not much left. Monster scrapes below me. We freshened those up about a week ago with some buck bomb, but honestly, there's like 3 different super good bucks that could show up here at any given time. Honestly, the only issue I got right now is I really need this wind to come out of the east a little bit more like it's supposed to. that was perfect. They all came through here, but neither of the shooters showed up. I wish they would have stayed around a little bit longer, but clearly they've got a better place to go to, I guess.
Tradition. It's a term recognized with importance, value, and legacy. The truth is, we've all learned from someone who's gone before us. And it is indeed a fact, someone has blazed a trail, a path that we now walk on. You know, they say records were made to be broken, but traditions, well, they were always meant to be carried on.
Sure is good to see those bucks up on their feet moving. Beautiful evening tonight. I'm not giving up on this deer yet. I haven't started heading out to some of my other spots because I thought that was a deer right there. Because I know that this buck has been living in this core area. Ah, shoot. I forgot my rattle antlers. I gotta go back. But it's calm enough tonight to where I think I'm gonna hit those antlers together a little bit and see if I can pull him in. I know he's bedding close. That was disappointing. He snuck right up on me. I mean, he was right here, right under the stand. I just could not get a shot. And, I mean, that's what we live for right there. I mean, that's bow hunting. I'm sorry, but guys that are taking these 60, 70-yard shots with a bow, dude, that's bow hunting. That's action right there. 5, 10, 15 yards. That's why we do it right there. 40 hours in a tree stand, I bet you right there. Be able to have that one opportunity. But it's early. What am I going to do? Got multiple photos of that buck, but I really thought he was going to step out, but he just stayed right tight to this cover. That's why we do it. Gotta get my morning fix. I really want to keep this short. I know he's about 100 yards away. The little spike came through just like my 192 did. But the big boy never showed up, so I think he stayed back in the corn. The little one came right in when he heard the rattling, but the big one may have stayed back. Who knows? But somehow I gotta get out of this tree without spooking him.
Yeah, I screwed up. I'll just get it out of the way.
I don't know. Did you actually screw up, or did you make the right decision?
No, I know I made the right decision. Where
So
I
how did you
screwed
screw
up because I could have been paying attention a little bit better. If phone may have caught me on that one.
Yeah, but even if you were paying attention.
Oh no,
right?
dude!
And
If I
you
knew
were
he was
ready,
coming,
and you still couldn't have shot
No,
him. So I don't know that it really matters.
true.
It only really matters when you're like doing this and you look up and there's a buck 20 yards away
Broadside.
broadside.
Then you're like,
then the phone cost you. But in this case,
When I heard that twig snap, though, I was like, "Oh boy, I'm screwed." I knew it.
all he needed to do was take a couple more steps, but like those
know.
big bucks do, they just have that intuition. He just kind of knew, like,
That competition that
100%
Justin and I
right.
have amongst each other would have been like, got one for Justin.
Wait, we have a
dude.
competition?
Dude, there's always been a competition
But what is
between
it?
us.
Can you
Dude,
refresh
it's
my
just
memory?
it's been a competition for 10 years, dude. We're always trying to get it here before the next guy.
Fair enough.
See? Exactly. I'm 100%.
I just didn't know if there was some official competition I needed
No,
to do.
just the
aside
trophy doe
from
competition.
The trophy doe contest, in which I'm beating
Guys,
you
get your
still.
HME scales, man. A lot of people are starting to weigh their deer in. Things are starting to happen. I like it.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. I am going
I
to
got
shoot.
pictures of a real big doe.
Dude, I got
out
one
at my
that's a
place
monster.
Last night. She's a good size one.
Tom Elford. I'm still concerned about Tom Elford's score, but listen,
Don't worry, we'll beat one. Somebody's going to beat 122.
let's talk about what's going on right now, though. We have got high pressure,
Yep.
cold temperatures,
The next like 10 days are going to be cold.
amazing. I mean, come on. I mean, the 10-day forecast, I don't remember a 10-day forecast like this right now. If you have planned your vacations already, you may want to back them up.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, November is
No,
still
man.
going to be
Pre-rut.
November.
I don't know.
But I would
I
say
like the
this
last days of
week of
October.
October is shaping up to be some really, really good hunting weather-wise. Hopefully the deer cooperate. So hopefully, Todd, one of your deer cooperate and actually walk in front of you next time would be nice.
You know what? I'm feeling patient. It may be an age thing.
Feeling
I might just
patient.
be getting older. Maybe I'm sick right now. Just I'm a little feeling. I'm okay. I feel more than comfortable that this is going to come together.
Well, we're going to do this
sorry.
so Todd can get out of here. Now you're coughing.
on my sleeve. Come on.
Still, it's Just don't cough. All right.
As long as you don't
We're
get
going
the
to do
fever.
our Ask the Expert section, brought to you by the folks at Lancaster Archery. This week's question comes from Christopher Lambeth. Hope I said that right. Do you guys use red or green lights, and why? Take it away, Graf.
I've always been told that the deer don't see red. Now listen, I can't back that up. I have no scientific proof, but I do like I use both red and green lights, definitely. That's what I use. I try not to use the light ones. Quite frankly, Justin knows I really don't like.
Todd usually doesn't use the light at all, to be honest. Every time I've been with him, he likes to just fumble around in the dark and get lost in the swamp 2 hours before daylight. But as for me, I use a nice bright white light when I go out into the woods, and I've never understood why people are so worried about using a white light. Just my personal thought.
Just look like a car in the distance.
Well, I mean, number one, yes, there are lights all over the place in the world. There's stars, there's the sun, there's the moon, there's headlights, there's lights on people's houses. There's lights all over the place. Trail cameras used to flash in deer's faces, and they would just stand there in front of them, and look at the white light. So my personal belief is that a deer doesn't care about a white light. If you are close enough for the deer to see your light and be spooked by it, it can also hear you, and it can see you whether you got a light on or not. So in my opinion, nice bright white light. I want to know where the heck I'm going. I don't want to get lost, and I want to be as quiet as possible. Now I use it sparingly. Head down. I'm not like doing one of these things all over the woods unless I can't find my stand, which has happened before. But most of the time, white light right in front of me until I get to where I'm going, and then it's off. So that's my answer.
I'll tell you one thing I am amazed about, and this is talking about some of the thermal scopes that we've been using lately.
They're pretty awesome.
They're more than awesome. I tell you what I'm most amazed with these thermal scopes are, if you have your light off, because I really very seldom use a flashlight, but I can tell you, in my brain when I'm choosing stands, I have this vision of what's going to happen, right? We all kind of think like I'm hunting here because I believe the deer are coming from here and they're going to move into this bedding area, right? I mean, that's the plan. That's the idea. And the last couple of hunts I've been on where I use that thermal scope, I like to see if that's actually happening. And in many cases, when I've had my lights off, dude, and I see deer coming from where I think they're to come from, and I'll like hurry up and try to sneak past them. It's amazing how when you don't use a light and you're being stealthy, dude, they let you walk right by.
Yeah, but how do you know they wouldn't do that if you were using a light?
Dude,
because you're not testing both scenarios.
Well, I'm not going to test
the.
No, you test the other scenario. All I know is I can walk by them with the thermal. I'm walking by, dude, and they're just like, it's amazing. It's cool.
I think deer are smart enough to know that humans are dumb and can't see in the nighttime. So they're kind of like, just let that guy go by because they're probably not going to shoot us during the dark. Makes sense in my mind, anyways. So that is your Ask the Experts this week. I don't know that we resolved anything. Todd says no light or white or red or green, and I'm white. So it is what it is. Choose your light, whatever makes you happy. I don't think it matters. So guys, next up we're going to dive into trophy photos for this week's show. Let's do it.
Clayton Moore.
Colin Matika.
Dylan Connard.
Nick Kuchera.
And Travis Ellis. Hey guys, as always, these are some great trophies. This week, boy, I tell you what, it didn't take long for us to pick a winner. Travis really hit it good. The only critique I got for Travis is that leg sticking out the,
He's got a smile too, man. Smile a little bit.
That is a great buck, good pose. That's how you pose a buck, guys. Right there, Brandon, make sure you put that buck up a little bit longer on the screen this week because that right there is the pose. Our own teammates still have not been able to figure out that pose. That right there is the pose. Memorize that. Take a picture of it for all you fans that are out there. That is money. That's how you set them up.
That is a great shot. So congratulations to Travis. You won this week's HS Buck Bomb prize package. So make sure you send us your information. We will get your prizes sent your way. Guys, as always, make sure you get your trophy photos to us if you want to be seen right here in an episode of Bowhunt or Die. That's all we got for this week. We are in prime time bow setup mode.
Ooh.
Top secret. New bows getting set up. We will be hunting with them shortly, but you got to wait a couple weeks to find out what they are. We will tell you then. So keep checking back.
And don't email us to just give us a few sneak information.
Sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, we're sworn to secrecy. We would never do that.
Yeah. So we will see you guys next week right here on Bowhunt or Die.
Dylan
That's a tricky one.
Dylan
he wanted to say
Connard.
Conrad.
Yeah, I did.